Hi Cancer. Let's do a collective reading for you today and see what you need to be aware of. Today is Thursday the 13th of November 2025, but whenever you watch the video is when you're supposed to receive the messages. Also Cancer, take what resonates for you and leave the rest, as this is a Cancer collective. Cancer, let's see what you need to be aware of. Thank you all for being here and supporting the channel. It means so much to me. Okay, so your first Kipper card is expectation. You've also got imprisonment. There could be someone that's actually in prison, whether they are in prison or just in spiritual jail, receiving karma. You got message on the back of the deck. To me here for you, Cancer, you got someone coming in. It's only a matter of time before they spill the beans, before they spill their guts, their beans, the truth. And you know this. I feel you could have a connection to this energy. So I feel whoever this is somebody that isn't telling you the truth about something here. They're in spiritual jail. They have a lot to say, okay, and when they do say it, it's going to be, as I said, spilling the beans, spilling their guts. What does Cancer need to be aware of today? First card of your reading is the Five of Pearls. The Five of Pearls is the Pentacles on this deck. You then have the King of Cups. So that is your energy there, Cancer. You then have the Ace of Cups. Current energy for you is the Nine of Cups. Center of your reading is the Two of Wands. You then have the Hermit. In your future, you have the Hierophant. The Devil, and the World. On the back of the deck, Cancer, is the Seven of Wands and multi-dimensional. Okay, let's just give your clarifiers a quick shuffle, then we'll get started. What is the Five of Pearls for Cancer? So for the Five of Pearls, you've got Sophia. To me here, there's some type of hardship or poverty, okay, that has happened, okay? With the Five of Pearls, there's this ghosting. So whether you or someone, there's a closing of a cycle or something's been closed here where you're alone. And to me, for you, Cancer, you've got Sophia. This is your energy. Pisces, Cancer, the High Priestess, going with the flow of life. Okay, just going with the flow of life. So whatever that is, you could be walking alone, okay? And whether you're choosing to walk alone or you're not, you're just going with it, okay? You're going with whatever's happening right now. And that's what we should be doing. Going with the flow, okay? Because Divine has a bigger plan for us. So you now have the King of Cups, which is your energy here. Temperance. So you could be trying to heal. You could be trying to focus on stability in your life. With the King of Cups, he's grounded. He's also being generous, okay? He's somebody here that has been on a journey. He's come back victorious with his emotions, okay? He knows when to use his emotions. He's very in control. And I feel this is something different for you. You could also be giving to things here that give back only. With the Temperance card, there's a balancing type of energy there. So focusing on balancing, your home life, your family, your loved ones, focusing on that, okay? But you're choosing to protect that. Still, you're feeling a little bit alone, but you've got the Ace of Cups now coming out. So what is this Ace of Cups? You have Fortitude and the Countess of Swords. So I feel here this divine kinship could be family, friends, close ones, children. There was someone here that was taking from this cup that you wanted to give to others, okay, and no more. With the Countess of Swords, you're finally seeing whatever that was. Someone here trying to stop you from taking the path, okay, and giving. I feel they were taking it all for themselves. So this is someone that was just taking whatever they could from you. But to me here, for you, Cancer, that's not happening no more. This mystic vessel is being given to what needs to be given to. And to me here, it looks like you're giving to, your loved ones, your family, your children, if you have children. What is the Nine of Cups? So for the Nine of Cups, you've got the Six of Staffs, which is the Six of Wands. These people cheer you on, whoever this is, children, family, loved ones, they cheer you on. I feel here you could even be receiving some type of money for something that you're doing in your life right now, where I feel you're focusing on a wish fulfillment. There's some type of announcement here coming in because of what you are paying attention to. I also feel that you could be standing out. With the Five of Staffs, you've got a lot of competition here, or you've got a lot of people that are in competition or in rivalry with you. It's like they want to tell you how to do things. But no, I feel here because you are not listening to what others say, you're being your true authentic self. You're living in your manifestation here. I see, that great fortune. I see some type of success. You may be receiving some type of money here. Whether big or small, it is still something better than nothing, right? So let's now have a look at the Two of Wands. Tell us about the Two of Wands here for Cancer. The Count of Cups, you got someone coming in. Could be a water sign. To me, whoever this is somebody that sees you as you are, as this caring, understanding person. You could be a parent, as I said. They're like the time is now. So if this person hasn't made it into your energy yet, Cancer, they're coming in. And as I said, it could be a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. They don't have to be masculine either, but they're taking the initiative, okay? They are arriving. They're coming towards you. Not afraid to tell you how they feel. You've also got Virgo energy here with the Hermit. I feel though when you hear this information, this is something that is treasured. And you've got the Five of Coins. I feel you and this energy, whoever this is, this King of Cups, okay, they're from a past lifetime. I feel like you may even know this person. I feel like there is a bit of distance here. There has been a bit of distance. Okay, this is something you're going to contemplate when they do arrive with this cup. It's going to leave you very happy. But the thing is, though, I don't know, there's some type of past that you look back at. Like, are they going to do this again? Be cautious, okay? Green flags, red flags, check out all the flags. Let's now have a look in the future for you. You have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is Taurus energy. So for the Hierophant, you've got the Eight of Swords. You're still worried about this. You could be someone that's trying to stop yourself from taking this opportunity. You've also got Gemini energy here, so there's a choice that you will need to make. For a lot of you, I feel like you're going to stop yourself from saying yes. I feel like your intuition's telling you to say yes, to work on this, but you're like stopping yourself because of what could have happened in the past. This could be something that was a temptation. There's plans that are going to be made. There's something that you will be working on with this person, but you're holding yourself back here. Taurus energy could also be significant because I feel things didn't work out really good in the past with this energy. What is the Devil? So the Devil is Saturn in Capricorn. This is a divine connection, but there could be things restricting this, things stopping this from fully coming together, okay? This is something that I feel you both want here. You're both choosing to work together, but there's also some type of restriction and entanglement with this connection. You've also got the Count of Swords, which is the King of Swords. This person has something that restricts them from fully investing. They want to come in, they want to be there with you, but there's a restriction. And that could be why things stopped in the past. Air energy could be significant with this energy. You've also got Leo. They've got to cut something out of their life. So whether it is some type of restriction, a person, an addiction, but this is what they want. Capricorn energy is really coming out significantly here also, Cancer. But what is the World? The World is the Nine of Swords, is clarifying the World. So it's funny because at the beginning of the reading, there's this going with the flow of life energy for you, okay? And as we go through the reading here, you're resisting the going with the flow. You're still resisting it here. But I feel Divine wants... I feel this person brings in a lot of communication, a lot of truth, so you can actually see what the restriction is. And you can work with the energy. There's someone here that wants to work together. I just keep seeing it for you, Cancer. They're ready. But are you ready? To me here, you're a little bit worried. Okay. Let's have a look at these two cards on the back of the deck. You've got Seven of Wands and multi-dimensional. This is for what you don't see. What is the Seven of Wands? You've got the Five of Swords. So what's worth fighting for here? To me here, I feel you could have been giving to things where there's dishonesty. Okay, there is also conflict in your energy. There's something here that you want, I feel for you to not care what anybody else thinks here. There's a message for you, Cancer. Also that you could be leaving a lot of these people that you were working with in your life. People that really were just rivals, jealous. They didn't want to see you win. They just bring in conflict, I feel, in chaos. So eliminating these things from your life, and I feel you will be doing that. To me here, you've got more authentic connections that you are walking into. You're not afraid to walk alone, and we see that there at the beginning of your reading, because you are moving, you know, towards your happiness, going with the flow of life. What is multi-dimensional? The Fool. So for what you don't see here is that I see this person bringing in an equal give and take. Okay, they're going to show you they want this. I feel like you could possibly have been through a few tough cycles with this energy. But there will be a new start. So Cancer, I'm going to leave it there. I love you all so much. Thank you all for being here. Have a great day. But I'll see you all again tomorrow. Bye-bye.